Hey, peace and love, my brothers and sisters. Grand rising, shall I say? I don't plan on being here too long. I have something that I wanted to share with those of you that do actually take time to listen to what I got to say here. My disclaimer is I don't claim to be no teacher nor preacher. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. Um, these are just facts, man. Um, I want to talk about simulation. What a simulation actually is from my findings. Now, what you can do, family, you can take what it is that I share here and you can go do your due diligence. That means seek and you shall find. You know what I mean? You have to take some chances on going up in what they call the rabbit hole. You got to go down that rabbit hole, man, and the rabbit hole is is non-ending. Are you hear me? The rabbit hole that they say a lot of people love to use as a soundbite or a cliche, the rabbit hole is something that does not end. That means for the rest of your breathing days in this realm, you will be seeking answers to things. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna even say you're gonna be seeking the truth, cause the truth is what it is gonna be to you. You know what I mean? But what a simulation actually is, the core idea. A simulation is a constructed environment governed by rules that feel natural from inside, but are artificially set. Not fake, not imaginary, engineered. Think this way, think rules and constraints and loops and permissions and resets. In ancient language, this wasn't called simulation, it was called illusion, veil, shadow, or world form. Ancient framing before computers existed, that is, long before tech language. This showed up as Plato's allegory of the cave, people mistaking shadows for reality. Maya, the world as appearance, not essence. Gnostic texts. Speaking of Gnostics, I did something yesterday. Gnosis and 40 plus other words that were just straight flip. But let me keep on. A layered reality run by lesser rulers, not the source. Same insight, different tongue. Modern framing. Today is called the simulation. Hypotheses. The idea that reality operates on code like laws and consciousness interfaces with the rendered world. Time, matter, and identity are perimeters. Most beings never question the environment itself. And the danger isn't the simulation. The danger is forgetting you're inside of one. Wow. The telltale signs people notice: repetitive life scripts, predictable emotional triggers, scarcity narratives everywhere, reward slash punishment conditioning, identity labels assigned to us all at birth, normal defined by institutions, and that's not random, that's programming. Now, I wanted to know a little something about the word happy because it seemed like every damn word my man Dennis yesterday said on the show. He told, he said to Joey, he said, man, in a minute we're gonna have to be speaking like this. I got a big kick out of that because that's damn that Morse code, man. You're gonna have to speak in some kind of coded language. Well, man, back what I'm learning, family, in the ancient time for our culture, our people they communicated with visual mind. It's just like you closing your eyes and you and you visioning images and things. This is pretty much how communication was back in the ancient times for our culture. That's what I'm learning, um, and it's believable to me. Um, what you believe, I can't control that. I know that. But the word happy, man, the root tells the truth. Happy comes from the old Norse root happy, or hap, H-A-P, meaning luck, chance, happenstance. Or repeat that word. Happenstance, fortune beyond control. Same root as happen, perhaps, mishap. So originally, happy meant something good happened to you, not inner peace, not wholeness, not mastery. How that word works against you: if happiness is external, accidental, circumstantial, then you're conditioned to chase customs and depend on systems, fear loss, and accept instability as normal. That keeps people reactive, not sovereign. What ancient systems value instead, they didn't aim for happy. They aimed for balance and alignment and right order, inner steadiness. Joy was a byproduct, not a goal. Happiness is fragile. Alignment is durable. The clean synthesis, beloved, here's the spine of it. All right, a simulation is a rule-based reality that trains behavior. Most people confuse the program with truth. Happy trains you to seek external luck. Both concepts keep attention outside instead of within. And that's what it all boils back down to, family. Everything that goes on with your reality, your truth, it comes from within. But people are so hell bent on getting everything, answers and everything from outside of you. But it starts within, man. It even starts with what you put inside of you, family. Just like a lot of people, they reject this kind of food that I'm sharing here. They reject this, so this never gets into them. They never know because they skim through, or they play like they watching and probably hit the like button or something. Never get a chance to really hear what I got to say. They have no clue what I'm talking about on here because they never get a chance to sit still. So they reject what they put inside of them. Instead, they go find a gossip video or something that got nothing to do with theirs. They go find videos talking about what Donald Trump is doing and all that. Hey, if that's what move you, family, I don't knock that. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You would be better off if you kept your mind open and your ears open. And what discernment really is when you are actually finding proofs to a lot of the truths that you seek. See, only you can determine what's truth to you. You can't let someone else's truth and proof, or truth with no proof, shall I say, be your truth. Because that's how we all rock and roll with religion. And I'm not going to try to go upside nobody's skull with that, man. It's just what it is. Awakening isn't escaping the world. It's seeing the rules clearly enough to stop being run by them. You didn't come here to be happy. You came here to be aware. And awareness breaks loops. Point blank period. It breaks loops. Time loops. Calendars. And how the simulation keeps rhythm. Number one, time is not what you were told it is. Time as lived is cyclical, not linear. Linear time is a management tool. Cyclical time is a natural law. Ancient cultures tracked seasons and stars and moons, and agriculture rhythms, human energy cycles. Modern systems track deadlines, interests, work weeks, ages, retirement clocks. One aligns you with nature, the other keeps you counting instead of noticing. Number two, the calendar is a behavioral script. The calendar most people live by today is the Gregorian calendar. It is not neutral. It breaks natural cycles. It ignores the lunar rhythms, standardizes time across bodies that aren't standard, creates artificial urgency. Notice this: every major stress spike, spending surge, and emotional swing is calendar triggered. And that's a fact. That's just like today. They said we finna experience the worstest cold ever. So I recognize just early as heck yesterday, today's public schools here in Chicago was canceled. They had already went for the fear tactic. See, that's the thing, man. You let other people's stuff control you, family. And I'm not talking about anybody that's just, well, I'm talking about if this apply, let it, wear it, man. If the shoe fits, wear it. And that's just for me or anybody, man. It's other parts of the world where they're being told about a big ass snowstorm finna come. It's finna hit hard. So what they doing? I see on that one lady bought 140 gallons of milk, man. What in the world is she gonna do with 140 gallons of milk? And besides that, anybody ever asked who okayed it to be a good thing for us to drink animal milk instead of drinking milk from a woman's breast? Who said it was okay to do that twisted mess? They got all kinds of education going on YouTube, TikTok. You can go on there and find out for yourself how they're making the milk, man. And when you see how they're making milk, you would not even want it anyway. I know I done got off subject a little bit, but hey, damn it, we on it. Let me talk about it. But I see the video how they make milk, man. Milk is made with pus and blood and many different animal breast milk. It's nasty. It's disgusting, family. All you gotta do is type in stuff, man. It's just like when I deal with my AI resource, right? The AI resource is not my last go-to, but I ask questions that come from here, not nothing that somebody gave to me, or I don't roll with whatever the answer come back to. I don't do that. I do my due diligence, and I look many different places, man. And then once I gather enough proof, when all is saying the same thing, and I mean all, it's got to be solid with some proof. That's discernment to me. I don't know about nobody else. If it makes sense to you, hey, put a 9 in the comment. You dig what I'm saying? It says every major stress spike, spending surge, and emotional swing is calendar triggered. That's programming, not coincidence. Number 3, loops are how simulations conserve energy. In any simulated environment, loops reduce processing costs. Human loops look like wake, work, eat, sleep. Wake, work, eat, sleep. Wake, work, eat, sleep. That's a repeat, repetitiveness. Wake, work, eat, and sleep. You repeat it over. Wake, work. Look at this here, man. It's a whole nother end of what they call a week. You feel me? Already. It's a loop, man. It's a simulation. Agree or disagree. I don't care. I'm just sharing information. I'm gonna do what I gotta do over here for me to keep my mental intact. But family, wake, work, eat, sleep, repeat. That's what you're doing. Trauma replayed as personality. Holidays with scripted emotions. News cycles repeating fear themes. Generational habits passed as normal. When someone breaks a loop, the system reacts. That's what happened with me when I broke that loop. It says confusion, resistance, labels. That's the environment protecting this script. Identity is your character file. At birth, now listen at this, family. At birth, we were assigned a name, a nationality, a race label, a religion box, a gender script, and an economic lane. That's not essence. That's a profile. Just like a game avatar. Stats, limits, permissions, expectations. Most people never question the character. They defend it. Yep. The shock moment. The moment you ask, who am I without the labels? The simulation stutters. Because the system can't run you if you no longer fully identified with that role. Emotions as control levers. Emotions are real, family. How they're triggered and harvested is engineered. Fear, shame, hope, guilt, pride are used to drive consumption, maintain obedience, and prevent stillness, distract from inner observation. A calm, grounded being is hard to steer. So that's why it's cool to keep your cool. I fly off the handle every now and again. I do. I'm not, man, listen here, man. I am full of flaws that I have to work on each and every time I awaken. But that's what the beauty of it is. You continue to stay on the course, stay in alignment. Many people so far off alignment, they're at the lowest frequency ever in a 1 and 2D level. That's what's going on. That's why silence is discouraged. That's why boredom is demonized. That's why constant stimulation is normalized. What awakening actually is, and this is no fantasy involved, awakening is not leaving this world or escaping this body, becoming superior, none of that, fighting the system. Here's what awakening is. Awakening is seeing the rules, knowing when you're being cued, choosing response over reaction, using the environment without being owned by it. You still play the game. You just don't forget it's a game. The clean landing, here's the truth in one breath. The simulation runs on time, identity, and emotion. Calendars keep rhythm and labels, assign roles and emotions, steer behavior. Awareness doesn't destroy the system. It frees you inside it. You didn't come here to smash the mirror, family. You came here to remember you're not the reflection. And that's all. That's why I'm at, family. I'm trying to learn how to maneuver. That's it. I'm not here to crush nobody's nothing. If you believe that a duck is an elephant, or a mouse is a squirrel, damn you. That's your thing. I'm not here for that. But I will share what I love to do, and I share what I find out, the information that I get, I share it. And there are many people like me. It ain't just a few people. I ain't gonna use, I still do. I get triggered by people, especially people today that think they can use me, man. Listen to this. You can't use a person that love to do good things because I'm aware of the you do good and good gonna continue to flood you. It's just like I've given people thousands of dollars, man. I have done it. Not to be on here boasting about it, but I've done things to the degree of I know the return of it all is. It's not that I'm gonna get anything from the individual. It's the universe takes care of me, man. This is what I'm finding out for my own self. Um, all of my ancestors and all of their traits, they're within us, family, and we don't know it because nobody's teaching us this. But I tell you who do know this, the elite know, and they ain't telling your ass. So that's why I'm someone like me that doesn't have proper, I don't have proper training in how to speak on no damn camera. I just learned not long ago how to even stare back into the camera and look into this joker. You know what I mean? But here's the deal, family. Practice does make perfect. That's what I'm on. And it goes the same way for when I'm trying to unlearn and relearn. I'm unlearning all bad habits and I'm putting in place all them bad habits with new good habits, accurate habits. That's what this is about, family. I'm not here to be boasting and bragging and full of pride. I'm not hubris, man. I'm not on none of that. Um, I DJ. I love to DJ. I'm not competitive against any other DJ. What I can't stand, and it's just me, I can't stand when other individuals, they know their mind is broke. Why continue to try to be around me? Why continue to try to play me as a fool? Okay, I'm gonna fool that fool to take me as a damn fool. That's how foolish this is. Yeah. So when it's all said and done, family, you're fooling yourself. You're not fooling me. You're fooling your own self, your own fool ass self. And it's like women. I run across women, man. They emotionally torn down. They damage damn goods out here. A lot of these brothers are as well. But I'm speaking about the women because the women, they only got that one thing, and that is sex. You know you want this. I may do here, but when I put on my thinking mind, when I put that mindset on and block all of that foolishness out and come to the realization that I create for myself, the realization is, no, I'm more worried and concerned about keeping my prostate intact, keeping my health, keeping myself disease free, you feel me? I don't want you to suck me. I don't want you to F me. I don't want you to do nothing for me. Just be you to me. That's what I want you to do. Be you to me. So that way I can be me to you. And we're going to be all right. We're going to continue to grow together. You don't have to run up in you. I don't need that. I don't need it. And the truth of the matter, if your mind is broke and you have to continue to degrade yourself, if you like to go on camera and take your clothes off and show your breasts and strip and all that, that's on you. It ain't on me. It has nothing to do with me. It's on you. I understand and I overstand that something happened, and that's what you call trauma. That trauma is in your adult life now, and what you're doing is you're repeating vicious cycles over and over to your own self. So you're never coming up out of this madness. You're constantly feeding the madness. by continuing to give in to foolishness. Oh, how I hate it. I hate it. And I hate to see brothers that's out here doing it and vice versa. A lot of the young youth today, young boys and young girls, they out here, they have gone absolutely mad, but not by themselves. You got a lot of their parents that the head of them has become sick as hell. So now that sick head is feeding these young sick heads, and now you got just one big monstrous head of sickness out here doing sick things. That's what's going on. And I'm talking about just the people that look like me, that's melanated and look like this caramel color complexion eyewear. You feel me? Like I said, I'm not no better than no damn body, but I'm better than the old me. I can tell you that. I am way better than the old me. The old me, you couldn't take that dude. You wouldn't been able to take him. I was a menace. That's right. Many people know of me from back there. Many of the people today that are still among the living, that is, they miss that old me. You know why they miss it? Because I was a complete damn fool in all the ways. I was a damn fool. I used to give up money and all that, and I would hurt someone for you like that. I would excuse me, I would do the same thing, but it's got to make sense. See, that's my whole thing today. If it don't make sense to me, it is fake. It's fraud to me. When it makes sense, you got me. You got me, family. And that's where I'm at. That's to anybody that I've been knowing a long time, or the ones that I didn't know so long. When I meet you and we connect, you my loved one. You my beloved. That's what I call you. You my beloved, and that's what it is. Other than that, man. Other than that, I hope everyone, man, is really taking a look and paying attention for real what's really going on. I don't know how long we're gonna have this radio thing, Western World One Radio. It's westernworld1.com. WESTONWORLDONE.com. westernworld1.com. That's where I'm at every day from 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. I'm on there live, normally live playing feel good house music, but all throughout the day, throughout the night. I'm the programmer over there. I program the music, so you will hear many styles of my DJing and mixing. But I don't know how long none of this is gonna last, because it don't take long to destroy something with this elite system. They've proven that time and time again. A lot of things they have destroyed things by floods and mud floods, fire. Many disastrous calamities take place, man, and poof, it's gone. They'll send a freeze storm on your ass, just like they threatening here in today with Chicago, a freeze thing where the schools are closed up and they talking about it's gonna be frigid cold, where your ass gonna go out there and you gonna crack. They saying basically you go out there, you gonna freeze up until you crack. Then in other places they talking about the snowstorm is gonna be so heavy, people are buying up everything, clearing shelves up and being all greedy and ain't considering about the other citizens. They like, let me get it all. Selfish damn dog. That's why a lot of people, man, they just gonna start snuffing your ass and killing you and take everything you got. That's what's gonna happen. But I'm out of here though, family. I exceeded my time. Hopefully you got something out of this. Hopefully you like, subscribe, and share. Comment. Do what you do. Love you. A shell. Shalom.